What a privilege it is to participate in this enthusiastic gathering tonight. Thank you for the honor of celebrating with you. This is a gathering of hope, a gathering of prayer, a gathering dedicated to supporting the world's only Jewish nation, a flourishing oasis of life, creativity, freedom, respect, dignity, and democracy, in a desert where the opposite is only too evident. Today, we are overwhelmed with contrasts as we hear and see the many voices and images flooding all forms of media. Contrasts that vividly separate truth from fiction or lies. Contrasts that show Israel's value for life against their enemies' thirst for death. Contrasts that should inspire thinking people to face the truth and raise their voice in support of Israel. Please let me illustrate. Contrasting images and stories of Israeli soldiers sheltering Palestinian Arab children to protect them from danger. Of Israel's leaflet dropping and precision strikes intended to protect Palestinian civilians. Of Israeli hospitals treating injured Syrians and Palestinians, as we've already heard. Contrast that against those of crowds of Palestinians rejoicing over the murder of Eyal, Galid, and Naphtali. Of terror rocket attacks against innocent Jewish civilians, and of Hamas using their own Palestinian children as human shields. As a Bible-believing Christian leader, I am deeply saddened and angered by the all-too-evident contrasts from some Christian spokespersons, denominations, and organizations. I say with as much clarity and conviction as I know how, Israel, you are not alone. Millions of Christians in Canada and hundreds of millions worldwide stand shoulder to shoulder with you. Along with dozens of other Christian groups and organizations, Bridges for Peace remains committed and focused on standing with Israel and the Jewish people, period. Our 60 staff and volunteers in Israel have been given permission to return to their home country during this conflict, and none have done so. This year commemorates 50 years since our founder, Dr. G. Douglas Young, began his work in Israel. During the 1967 Six-Day War, Dr. Young and his wife used their small truck as an ambulance, assisting the IDF and the Magen David Adom. They fed and sheltered soldiers and others in need in their home and in their Bible college on Mount Zion. In honor of this special anniversary, Bridges for Peace has recently purchased and dedicated a new ambulance for the Magen David Adom valued at $100,000. It is with this legacy that we continue to stand unconditionally with Israel, no matter what. I close with words of hope from King David 3,000 years ago in Psalm 37. Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and cultivate faithfulness. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust also in him, and he will do it. He will bring forth your righteousness as the light, and your judgment as the noonday. But the humble will inherit the land and will delight themselves in abundant prosperity. But the salvation of the righteous is from the Lord. He is their strength in time of trouble. The Lord helps them and delivers them. He delivers them from the wicked and saves them, because they take refuge in him. Am Israel High.